Hello and welcome to this edition of Trojan Talk. I'm Paige Ray. Joining us today is Korrie Lynn Williamson and Kerry Strickland, both with Troy Admissions. Ladies, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Of course. So we're here to talk about an annual event that happens every year at Troy, and it's one of the big ones. It's Trojan Day. So can you guys walk us through what this year's event will look like?
Yeah. So this year we'll host Trojan Day in the arena. The arena check-in will start around 8:30. 8:30 to 9:30 will be an organizational browse, so students can hear from academic departments, student life on campus as well. And then from that organizational browse, they will hear from our admissions staff and Dr. Hawkins as well. And then they'll be sent to the game, enjoy a beautiful day on Troy's campus. And then after, we'll have an optional tour for those students to really get to see a lot more in-depth experience of Troy.
I love that. And so Trojan Day is really for folks who are trying to make that final decision about where to go after high school. What is something you want them to take away from that experience?
I think from our office, we want them to take away that they can belong at Troy. Us offering that organizational and departmental browse really allows students to see themselves at Troy, see what it's like to be a student at Troy, see areas of involvement. And so being able to picture yourself going from that high school or from that community college atmosphere to the college here at Troy and being able to get plugged in is really huge. So again, taking away from that day, just being able to see yourself as a future student at Troy.
I love that. And also all of those events that you're talking about, the organizational browse session, hearing from Dr. Hawkins, big part of that is letting people talk with people who work and go to school here. And why does that make such the big difference?
Right, that makes a really big difference. Getting that personal connection with the people that you will be not only in the classroom with, but experiencing the next 4 years with. Getting their insight in what they've learned during their time here at Troy, getting the insight of what life is like on campus, getting advice from them, a lot of different aspects of just getting to know those people and getting to see them face to face.
Now, if anybody comes in and they have questions or they feel like they just didn't have enough time to get to see everything, what do they need to do? Who do they need to get with?
Yeah, they can get a hold of any of us. At our office, we have daily tours Monday through Friday at 10 and 2. This is just the first of our game day experience tours related for the fall. We have 2 other events coming up, one being November 2nd at the South Game as well as November the 18th. So they can come back and experience the game day atmospheres again, see a campus tour. One really great thing about this event is that it allows students who are making that final decision about college or even just really starting to look at college, they're able to see every single residential hall, whereas our normal tours Monday through Friday, you may see 1, 2, 3 tours, but again at this event you're able to see every residential hall right before our housing applications open in October. So it gives them the nudge to kind of figure out where do I want to live, aside from of course being how involved you can be on campus.
Yes, and you bring up a good point. Is there anything else that's special or unique about Trojan Day versus other events that students sometimes go to?
I think it's just exciting. You know, this is a biannual event. We host it in the fall and in the spring, and it just, again, it allows students to see where they're at and what they could be on Troy's campus. We always say Troy is just the perfect happy medium style campus. It's big enough to have that fun game day experience, and get involved in many different things on campus, but it's small enough for you to be able to see and know who your professor is, and so being able to see that and witness that firsthand as a prospective student and as parents, is really important. And they're also able to relate and communicate with other students and families that are going through the same thing, the same struggle and challenge of figuring out where their next home is going to be. And of course, we hope that's Troy.
Absolutely. And you also talked about you get that one-on-one experience. And with Dr. Hawkins, taking time out to actually talk to these people, that's a huge thing that not everybody does at different universities and colleges.
No, and it's something we even as staff look forward to. He is such a motivation to our faculty, our staff, but also our students. They feel, and we honestly still feel like he's a celebrity when he walks in. And so again, being able to have him at such an important event to us means the world to our office. But it just adds that cherry on top to this event for our students.
Absolutely. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty details. Is there anything that people need to do before Trojan Day arrives?
Yes, so they will go online and register for the event. Through that event, they will have a special request form. So if they do need accommodations, whether it is a golf cart, or if there is specific things that maybe throughout that tour that we can let our ambassadors know, they will fill that out, so that'll be really helpful to go ahead and do beforehand.
Perfect. And is there any place that you guys are sending information to? I take it probably emails, but what do people need to be checking ahead of the event?
Yes, so we will send emails. We will also send texts to the students as well, just so all areas can be covered as well.
All right. Well, Kerry and Korrie Lynn, I know this is a big event. It's a lot of hard work. I appreciate you guys doing this for those students, and I'm so appreciative that you stopped by today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course, and thank you for joining us on this edition of Trojan Talk.